It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. How did pressure washing come about? Whose idea was it?
Let's go with our idea. She's the owner of the company. She has been since day one. Mm-hmm. And I think it was more like, she would be involved. I would do all the work myself, and we'd make an extra, $30,000, $40,000 a year. And in addition to what I was making at the fire department, because we work shift work, so I've got lots of days off.
Yeah.
And after the end of the first year, we realized, holy smokes, there's a lot of potential, a lot of potential in this. So we stumbled in October, November, was listening to Bobby Walker's podcast, and he was pretty much saying, don't be a bitch. If you see something dirty, just stop by and tell them you can clean it. And I'm driving by a dirty apartment complex. Hey, dirty apartment complex. I'm by myself. Sure, I can clean that place. So I turn around, talk to the guy, and he's literally like, oh my goodness, we've called 2 pressure washing companies in the past week. They haven't called us back. You can do this? Absolutely, I can do this. And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm like, I have no clue how, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So a week later,
is this the first job? You hadn't done a job yet, and this is the first week where you're just let's knock this baby out.
No. I'd done at that point probably 25,000 in revenue.
Okay.
So really had no clue what I was doing, but a week later they're like, yeah, 17,000, absolutely. You can come on and clean the apartments. So I found a few firemen that wanted to make some money when they weren't at the fire station, and I didn't touch a gun, didn't spray any water for that whole job. And that was kind of it clicked, oh my goodness, they did all the work. They were happy. They made 20% of the job. We paid for everything we needed. We made some money. We can do more of this.
Yeah. Was it intentional that you didn't even knock out any of the work while you were out there? Was that part of the game plan, or were you just kind of well, I got so many guys out here, I just got to make sure they got what they need, and then at the end of it, you're holy shit, I didn't even touch the equipment?
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. I'm let me just make sure they've got food every day so they don't have to stop, and we can get this done quickly.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I was like, oh God, I cleaned nothing. And the apartment people loved me, and I took them lunch one day, and they're like, wow, this is the cleanest the place has ever been. So, yeah.
Why pressure washing?
I really think it's because it's something that initially, I could do this. I could, Sue could help with managing. She could help marketing. She could do all that stuff. And I could be the one spraying the water, and I could be the technician guy, even though, I suck mechanically. I don't know. I can't fix anything. So we got married. I had a hammer, maybe. She had a toolbox full of stuff. And I had nothing. So I think
that might go along with your personality traits of dominant versus submissive.
I mean, maybe.
Absolutely. So yeah, it was spray somebody else's water on stuff and make money. Sure, I can do that.
Yeah. What year was this where you guys first got into it?
2019.
Okay. And Sue, you're the owner of it. So what was the vision from your end? When you started it, was it, hey, let's just start this little side hustle because we've got some time, and I can run the back office, you can go out and clean the stuff? Or was it, hey, let's scale a badass business and we're going to start putting all the pieces in place from day one?
At the beginning, Travis is really I really want to do this for more of an ATM machine. Mm-hmm. Just make some cash or whatever. And then when the time came and he looked at me, he's like, I need you to take over all the operations. I was like, okay, let's go. And Josh Latimer was our coach. And he asked me the first day that I was full on all the operations, everything. Oh my gosh. He's like, so do you want a little ATM machine like Travis does, or do you want to scale it? And I'm like, how fast can I get to $1 million in revenue? And he goes, let's go. So there you go. That's kind of our personalities right there in a nutshell.
Yeah, so I can triple our revenue this year. And I'm like, let's just do 10% more. It'll be great. And we'll double.
Yeah. Or just right now, or we'll just do it right now. I like Adam Phillips chimed in here. He said, and I like the way you said this too, Travis. Take someone else's water, spray it on their property, and they pay you for it. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that?